G'day, g'day. Back again for another live stream. Tonight I'm excited to be bringing you my debut album, Leading to Nowhere. I'm going to play it from start to finish. And yeah, I was just come up with the idea because I was listening to it the other day, and I don't play a lot of these songs much anymore, and I was just reminiscing a little bit, and yeah, thought I'd bust some of them out. So yeah, I'm going to do that. For those that don't know, I did put out a full-length album a long time ago in 2013. It was in May 2013. I launched it at the Workers Club down in Fitzroy in Melbourne, which was a fantastic night. I was supported by a great set of musicians I had behind me as my band, namely Andy Clark, Danny Finkelstein and Jaden Williams. Jaden's, I think, gone to Queensland now, or I don't know, he's been running around all over the joint. But Danny's still over in Melbourne, and he's doing some great stuff with one of his bands, Chester Bricks, and Andy Clark plays in Toolala in Melbourne, and he's a fantastic guitarist and someone I used to play cricket with down at Rosanna. So a big thank you to all those guys for helping get this album out into the world. The other people that need to be thanked are Steve Martin, who played guitar on the album, Michael Skagoki, who did a little bit of drums, and Jeff Miller did some bass, along with Winston Chan, who did a lot of the mixing, producing, did some bass and a little bit of extra stuff as well on that. And yeah, look, I think I'm probably had enough of babbling on. Should probably prolong the inevitable and get into it. I've been mucking around with some of these songs. As I said, there's a lot of them I don't play very much these days, and so I've just changed the way that I play a couple of them, so they won't necessarily sound exactly like they do on the album, if anyone actually cares about that. And the lead-off song on the album is called Murphy's Law, and I used to actually, back in those days, I used to open pretty much every gig with this song. And it's just it's a little ditty about the way bad luck seems to follow me around. There's a couple of little ditties about that in this album. It's a short song, and I'll just get straight to it. Murphy's Law. Try to live your life like Murphy's Law, where every day you'll bring another flaw, where what you see goes straight out the door. Try to live your life as Murphy's Law. I still live my life as Murphy's Law, with my head hard pressed upon the floor. After another way it goes wrong some more. Try to live your life as Murphy's Law. Then you'll see where I'm coming from. Oh, I do believe that there needs to be somebody out there to rescue me. You will tell me to be stronger, to get up off my knees, that eventually there will be something that pleases me. Try to live your life like Murphy's Law. Well, what you say goes straight out the door, and what you do counts as a negative score. Try to live your life like Murphy's Law. I said, try to live your life like Murphy's Law. That's that one. Strip that one back a fair bit. You'll have to forgive me as well. I've only really had the chance to practice all of these songs again once, and as I said, some of them just don't really see the light of day much anymore. Luckily, the first three still get played a bit. Might be on a bit of a slide downwards after that, though. This is Count to 10. Reckon I might be a little bit out of tune. Give me a sec. Count to 10. Oh, Stephanie works at the ice cream shop. She's scared for the day when her heart it stops, but there's a beat that beats, but the beat won't beat for her. The dark birds on the horizon are circling through the blur. Count to 10, it'll start again. One more dream before it ends. Count to 10 and then start again. More happens now than he did then. Kelly wakes with ringing in her ears. She's bemused by the sounds of last night that she still hears. But there's a beat that beats, it doesn't beat like the beat before. Her bob hair cut in the memory of a bearded man across the floor. Count to 10, it'll start again. One more dream before it ends. Count to 10 and then start again. More happens now than he did then. through this hole. Many years ago she stopped burrowing through her soul. There's a beat that beats, but the beat won't be too loud. A fickle smile will pierce the dark and dusty cloud. Count to 10, it'll start again. One more dream before it ends. Count to 10 and then start again. More happens now than he did then. Count to 10 and then start again. One more dream before it ends. Count to 10 and start again. More happens now than he did then. Something like that. Hi, Di. Thank you for tuning in. I know the Aces are playing. Not that it means much. It's just an exhibition game. Good to have one of my baseball buddies tuning in there. It's time for a guitar change. As much as I love this jacket, it's going to have to come off. Trying a few new things out with the sounds on the amp as well. This song's usually played as a pretty quiet little one, but I felt like changing it up. This is called Troubles. Where do I run to? Tearing apart my willingness to live. Where do I turn to? It's crashing apart my sense of life and limb. Troubles come and troubles stay. Troubles seem to know my name. You're surrounded, we see you. I stand there stunned, what do I do? Where turn to facilitate my space, my time, my mind. Where do I run to resurrect my heart, my space, my faith? Troubles come and troubles stay. Troubles seem to know my name. You're surrounded, we see you. I stand there, stunned, what do I do? So cup your hands and wrap your arms. Foolish head sounds its alarms. Drain your eyes, babe, and tap your feet. You're losing your right to speak. And cup your hands and wrap your arms. Your ugly boyfriend's got no charms. Drain your eyes, babe, and tap your feet. December 16th, I lay in the street. Troubles come and troubles stay. Troubles seem to know my name. You're surrounded, we see you. I stand there, stunned, what do I do? The real trouble is that I'm stuffing up that song that I play a lot. It doesn't bode well for the ones coming up that I don't play much anymore. This is a song that my mum hates because we belted it to death in my garage in Reservoir. It's called Backseat Driver. No, and they're not the chords. They're not the chords either. Hang on 2 seconds. I got it. car, I'm sure I'd need a backseat driver, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing half the time. If I were a car, I'd need GPS navigation, 'cause I don't know where I'm going, but I'll be fine. If I were a car, with power and control, I'd have surely stole the engine once or twice. If I were a car, there's no key in my ignition, and I'm calling for you. Backseat driver, help me get home safe. Backseat driver, talking in my ear. Backseat driver, making my heart race. Backseat driver, oh, oh, oh. I would car, I would have four-wheel steering, 'cause I like extra control under my feet. If life were a car, mine would need a service, 'cause there's something not working quite right. If I were a car, I'd have a speeding ticket for growing up much too fast. If I were a car, the upholstery's a little stained, and I'm calling on you. Backseat driver, help me get home safe. Backseat driver, talking in my ear. Backseat driver, making my heart race. Backseat driver, oh, 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 oh. You need to help me out, 'cause I don't know where I am going. You need to help me out, or I'm halfway too insane. To help me out, for I don't know what I am thinking. You need to help me out, but it's too late. My backseat driver, help me get home safe. Backseat driver, talking in my ear. Backseat driver, making my heart a race. Come on, backseat driver, oh, 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 oh. I'm not in control. First time I played it on the electric, don't know what the fuck I was doing. I've got a message waiting for me. I need to check that. No, that's okay. It's not going to let me check it, of course. I don't play that song very much anymore. As you could probably tell, I forgot all the chords. And as I said at the start, these songs that I don't play very much anymore don't get practiced very much anymore. And I've only had one rehearsal for this, so. Oh, the other thing being that I've never played that on the electric either. Also forgot that I got the chorus pedal set up and I haven't really been using it. Anyway, this is one of my favourite songs off the album. It's called Reason to Breathe. Doesn't get a run much anymore either because it's nearly 6 minutes long. Warning. If you've got a short attention span, do not listen to this song. I fucking love it though, so I'm going to play it. And this goes out to Matthew Brown, who Matt lives over in London now. He was the first member of my band back in the day, and he was a multi-instrumentalist. He did some rhythm guitar, he did some keys, and he did some bass. And Matt, I know I dedicate this song to you every time I play it on these live streams, but fuck, you're a legend, man. And I got the pleasure of doing, he asked me to do the live sound for him at a Bruce Springsteen tribute show that he did a couple of years back at 303 in Northcote, and it was just great to be a part of. The guy is a legend, as I said. So Matty, for the Beagles, the green dresses and the brunettes. We'll keep it there. And I'll play it in its original key. Running around the street, brunette, I try to hide, it's no secret. My eyes are young, so fixated, I'ma find a way just to play it. She takes a few steps my way, I'm in a debate about what to say. I follow the curves on her green dress, she's making me sweat, it's ridiculous. Someone get me a drink. It might help me to think. Someone fetch me a dream. Make this moment for me, please. It finally all makes sense. Leading in the consequence. I needed a reason to breathe. She found me in this piece. Before I could even speak, I got a dry mouth and my knees went weak. Why is this happening to me? It's the kind of thing from the movies. She told me she liked my guitar, so I played a few riffs. I felt her heart, it was beating along with the music. Would a minute, everything lifted. Someone get me a drink. it might help me to think. Someone fetch me a dream. Make this moment for me, please. It finally all makes sense. Bleeding hell, the consequence. I needed a reason to breathe. She found me in this piece. Whatever else could I call her but a girl with no sense of order? The weight of the middle was unclear. The dominant feeling was fear. Could this be a dictation or some other thought for fixation? Could it be so wrong and so right? I'll give you the answer tomorrow night. Someone hand me a drink. It might help me to think. Someone fetch me a dream. Make this moment for me, please. It finally all makes sense. All makes sense. Bleeding out the consequence. I needed a reason to breathe. And she found me in this piece. I'm gonna change guitars again. I really do miss the opportunity of having to getting to play that song. As you probably saw, I get a bit energetic and excited. It's just one of those pumping songs with a lot of energy in it, and I just love the guitar lines that I wrote for that, and I love the drum line that comes in on the album. It's just fantastic, and whenever I get to play it, I get really excited. Next up, let me digress back to that song. Reason to Breathe. Sorry, I just got to make sure my guitar was on. Reason to Breathe is a complete fictional situation that never happened. I wrote a song about, I was never good with girls when I was younger. Some would argue I'm still not that great with them, but I decided to write a song of, what an ideal situation would be for me, of a girl approaching me, because for fuck's sake, I never really approached them when I was out and about at that age. That's how Reason to Breathe came to be. Funnily enough, it's a situation that still only exists in my dreams and in that song. So there you go. Never really been approached by women out and about. A couple of times, but this is, yes, we're going to the title track now, Leading to Nowhere. I've altered the lyrics a little bit because I now live in Adelaide, and when I wrote it, obviously I lived in Melbourne. So I've altered the lyrics to one lyric to be a bit more Adelaide-centric. I played this a little bit differently when I practiced it as well. So let's see if I can remember this new version of it. Backing down in the face of it all, the rotting dead, the will to fall, the daily news, the traffic on the south. Yeah, drink yourself stupid while your heart's in your mouth. It flows and it goes with a will to impair. Do you fight with the strange? Do you try and repair a final result prior to the despair? It's another one of those things that leads to nowhere. Keep fishing while the waters are bleak, the trident riddle that forces to seek the blue sky horizon, the nullable plain. You feel like you're dying, but your spirit is maimed. It flows and it goes with a will to impair. Do you fight with the strange? Do you try and repair a final result prior to the despair? It's another one of those things that leads to nowhere. Leading to nowhere, beyond our eyes. Leading to nowhere, out of sight. Flows and it goes, the will to impair. Do you fight with the strange? Do you try and repair a final result prior to the despair? It's another one of those things that leads to nowhere. I'm going nowhere. Won't you follow me to nowhere? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Leading to nowhere, ladies and gentlemen and people of the universe. Leading to Nowhere was a funny one. I played a gig many moons ago, obviously, probably 2011 or 12, before I released the album. And my old guitar had a pickup in the sound hole, which just had a lead running out of it, and I'd actually glued it into the guitar, and these things are supposed to be removable, but it kept falling out, so it was a really shit guitar, so I just glued it in there. So I'm playing this gig, but it was a completely acoustic show, so no amplification. I just had this lead coming out of my guitar going to nothing, and the event organiser was commented on it after I played the show and said, "Oh, you just got this thing leading to nowhere," and I went, "Oh fuck, there's a song," and yeah, that's how that got born about, and yeah, turned out to be one of the songs I'm most proud of on the album, I suppose, and that's why I ended up naming the album after that song. Lazy Tomorrow is next, and it's about the human inability to accept change. I'm going to leave it at that. Very much a listener interpretation sort of song. There's lots of areas of change that we have gone through in our lifetime, including, for example, same-sex marriage or marriage equality, and this song really just speaks to how much we love, as humans, being in the status quo and not rocking the boat and not wondering what would happen in the future if we changed something. Lazy Tomorrow. Time's plenty, time's for change. Time for everything to be so deranged. Times are stupid and yet times are hot. Think it's time you gave it all that you got. No longer will we be searching for a lazy tomorrow. No longer will we have all these time to borrow, time to give up the dream of a lazy tomorrow. It seems time's hard, yet time's strange. Time so strenuous, stuck in this cage. Time to speak out, time to revolt. But time don't mean a thing without a result. No longer will we be searching for a lazy tomorrow. No longer will we have all these time to borrow, time to give up the dream of a lazy tomorrow. sing. Next time around, it's all gonna be done the same. Next time around, that just ain't good enough. Next time around, might not be too far away. There could be no next time after today. Times have gone, yet times have ceased. Times are much better when we were all in one piece. Times are ever changing, and times they are so weak. And time ain't so promising when the future is so bleak. Searching for a lazy tomorrow. No longer will we have all the years. Time to borrow. Time to give up the dream of a lazy tomorrow. It seems next time around, it's always gonna be done the same. Next time around, that just ain't good enough. Next time around, might not be too far away. There could be no next time after today. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. G'day, Mr. DJ Elton Smith, who's just commented in. And a big thank you to you for making this album happen as well, because you did the mastering. Thank you so much. The thing would not have got made without you, so I really do appreciate your involvement and your support over the years. And I'm glad to see that you're still making music too. If you are out there, like Elton, and watching, please drop me a line. The interaction makes it all the more fun. Had a great crew tuned in on Christmas Eve, and we were having some good chats along the way as well. And you know, so if you are out there and you're listening and you're liking what you hear, even if you don't like what you hear, I don't care. Drop us a line. There's 3 more songs from the album. One of them is this one that's going to sound a bit fucking wacky. Hey, thanks, Catherine. Just due to not having all the amazing effects and stuff that I had when I did the recording and not having an amazing guitarist like Steve or Andy around. Just little old me. Kind of had to change up the way I play these songs over the years, and this is Pulled and Pushed, which is it's a breakup song. This goes out to Steve Martin, who I mentioned before. Steve played the lead guitar on this track and really made it what it was on the album. that's the setting I want. It also goes out to Jamie Newton, who's a new friend I've made in Adelaide, who fucking adores this song and wants to learn it and play it, and I give him all my blessings to go and do that. I'm no kind of genius, but I know where I stand. I don't know where you're getting off being with some other man. I'm no kind of genius, but I know where. How can I forget the words to this? Jesus Christ. I'm no kind of genius, but I know where I stand. No, what is that? Oh, I'm going to start again. Fuck, I've got to get this. There's always one song that catches me out. Not usually this one. Got it now. I'm no kind of genius, but I know where I stand. I don't know where you're getting off being with some other man. I'm no kind of genius, but I know about love. And I wish that I knew what I was thinking of when I met you. Hearts are alive. In the end, only yours would survive. Recreated, reinforced, cracked and torn, and pulled and pushed. I'm no kind of mastermind, but I know the story. Got my needs and I got my wants, and they're all boring. I'm no kind of mastermind, but I know where it hurts. So I reach inside your pockets and before the word. When I met you, hearts are alive. In the end, only yours would survive. Yours would survive. Recreated, reinforced, cracked and torn, pulled and pushed. I'm no kind of genius, but I know what this is. You ignored my presence, and you acknowledged his. I'm no kind of genius, but I know my place. And I hope every time you fucking you see my face. When I met you, hearts are alive. In the end, only yours would survive. once alive, recreated, reinforced, cracked and torn, pulled and pulled. Oh, 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 when I met you, baby, hearts are alive. In the end, only yours would survive. Recreated, reinforced, cracked and torn, and pulled and pushed. Recreated, reinforced, cracked and torn, and pulled and pushed. It's probably enough for the electric guitar now tonight. So many settings on this amp, and I sometimes get them confused. And the songs end up getting played with a bit more crunch and heaviness than I wanted. Shout out to my man Carl Huttenmeister over in Melbourne, who sold me this amp for $50 fucking, and it's amazing. I recommend to any guitarist to downgrade their amps, because what we use around the traps in the venues that we play at is complete overkill. Not that I'm an expert, but you know, I've got a little 15-watt amp that, you know, wouldn't even be a metre across. Like, it's a beautiful little thing, and it's only on half power most of the time, and it still blows people out of the water. There are 2 more songs left. And speaking of Melbourne, I'm going to take you back to my hometown. Now, I do call Adelaide home, and I absolutely adore the place. And it's one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And I'm just kicking so many goals over here, and I'm so appreciative of what I've been able to achieve. That's some straight Bushmills whiskey there, Catherine. Straight from Northern Ireland. This song's about the river that runs through Melbourne. The Yarra. It's called Old Brown River. I don't have much of a story for this song. It's just one of those ones that came out of me. I hate saying that. It just sounds so fucking wanky. But it did. I wrote a river song. Here it is. There's always been a healthy grin when you think about the heart of this town. So reach your thoughts and gather round as we raise our glasses to the river brown. Old Brown River, don't you hold some dreams? Fate beside the science, so it seems. Old Brown river, there's things that you bestow. More, more than this man will ever know. Oh, Jesus, I'm rusty. Before our landing came the spirit man out. He set his life along the Beaver Run. The green, green grass we turn into concrete paths. And still this river holds a song that must be sung. Flow along the way from Warburton on to Hobson's Bay. Oh, Brown River, the ever-flowing stream, backdrop to the Melbourne dream. With clay and other things but hey, a true icon you already have become. The years will pass and your legacy it lasts, something that your colour overcomes. Oh, Brown River, we celebrate your skin, a tribute to the waterway divine. Oh, Brown River, don't you dare go for a swim as you take a trek along the river line. So many people have gotten sick that way. Oh, Brown River, don't you flow along the way through Warrandyte and Fairfield all the way. Oh, Brown River, appreciate this ride. There is still so much left to say. Oh, Brown River, we know you're here to stay. Keep the mirror to this fine city day by day. I don't know if I could write a song about the Torrens, it just doesn't have the same appeal. Pretty nice up in the hills though, where it starts, but you know. For my last song this evening, it is the last song that appears on the album, because that's the way I've done it from just playing the album. It came out in 2013. It is such a long time ago. I expected the next one to be out by now, but life. You may have seen on my socials, I have announced that there's an EP coming out this year. Now it's this year. The EP will be called Flatlining. It'll be 5 tracks that didn't make it onto the album, 2 brand spanking new ones, and 3 that were in the mix to make it on the album didn't. It's going to be a pretty basic recording with just my electric guitar and some vocal. Thought I'd get something out there while I'm still plugging away trying to get the second album out. A Crooked Point of View. I really, really, really do hope I can get it out in 2022. I've just got to plug myself in and get it done, really. This is my last song. This is Flowers on Your Grave. It's a sad song. It's about my Blue Heeler Kelpie Misty, who left us, and I did not get to say goodbye, so I wrote a song about it, because that's what people like me do. Enjoy. Thank you for tuning in, those that did, and those that are watching on demand. As always, it's an absolute pleasure to share my stuff with you. Without you guys listening, this means nothing to me, so thank you. You had more heart than any man I know. Gave me all your care, and that just goes to show. I'll always sing for you, my girl, my best friend. I'll remember you until the very end. You sat at my feet as my guitar I played. You listened to every word I ever had to say. You made my life so full, and I just feel a part of me died with you. You rested your chin on my shoulder when I needed. Used your wet tongue to methodically clean my hands. I'd pat your head and I'd kiss your eyes. Everybody loved you, but that was no surprise. You sat at my feet as my guitar I played. You listened to every word I ever had to say. You made my life so full, and I just feel a part of me died with you. And I just feel a part of me died with you. You couldn't talk, but you told me a million things. With your eyes, your face, and your tail, losing you it stings. We hope that you like the life we gave. Let this song be the flowers on your sat at my feet as my guitar I played. I just feel a part of me died with you, and I just feel that a part of me died with you. That's the end. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. As I said before I started that song, it really is a pleasure to be able to share these tunes with people out there. As writers, we write for a reason. Some of that is definitely cathartic for ourselves, but some of it is also to share and to connect and to have real deep interactions with people that I guess we often feel that we can't really possess or do outwardly in the normal world. But you know, my words are my passion. My words mean so much to me, and every time I get the opportunity, or the opportunity finds me to write something new, the first thing I think about is how excited I am to share it with everyone out there that gets to hear it. I've had a rough time playing music. It took me quite a long time to get satisfied and comfortable and I guess confident in my ability, and I'm there now, and all I want to do is do more of this and give it to the people that want to hear it and want to cherish it and want to experience what I have to say, because at this level, the songs mean something to me, but they also mean much more to the people who get to hear them. So again, thank you very much. That has been my album Leading to Nowhere, which was released a very, very long time ago. It's a real good trip down memory lane to play all of these songs again. I am thinking that I definitely need to practice them a bit more and bring them back out of the closet, because there's a few in there that are just absolute gems, and for whatever reason I stopped playing a lot of them. Obviously I do enjoy the new material, but these 10 songs have a lot of meaning for me, and I hope that they have inspired meaning in others as well. If you want a copy of the album, it's available at bandcamp.com, joshfauna.bandcamp.com, for $10. So it's $1 a song, cheaper than iTunes. You can purchase it in a digital format. I do still have some limited CDs still available, so if you do order a CD, I'll send it out to you. The other thing I wanted to mention tonight is that I am going to be starting a Patreon page. Patreon is a platform, a crowdfunding platform where fans such as yourselves can subscribe to my platform, and then I've got to come up with some goodies that I can provide for you people each month, or that sort of thing. So please keep your eyes peeled out for that, because that'll be coming up in the next week or so. It'll include music, it'll include my freelance writing and poetry and stuff. I just want to be creative again. I've put it on the back burner for too long, and I'm really enjoying being able to share this stuff. as I always have. But thank you so much, and I endeavour to do this again very soon. I might even do it every couple of weeks while we're all sort of sitting at home a bit again. Hard to believe that this is where we're at, but at least the technology exists that I can, I can hopefully put a smile on some people's faces. So keep your eyes peeled on my music page, and hopefully I can get up here and do it again in a couple of weeks' time. See you guys.